Hello. Why do I feel like I'm like, oh, I'm like, why do I feel like I'm on this? Can you guys hear me? Waves frantically. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Welcome to Nosy Bystanders After Show. Even though we didn't have a show today. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, good. Okay, my ear's been itching. Does that mean somebody's talking about me? My ear's itching. Smash that like button. Hello, you guys. Oh, you guys are smashing the like button. I see. Welcome, welcome. Who's all in here? Kim from Chicago is here. Okay. Kim, you better slow down because if Socialite Simone finds out you're introducing yourself the way she introduces herself, child, she gonna have a problem. Hello, Suli. Hello, Suli. How are you? Hello, Mrs. Chow. Hello, Consuela. Hello, Denise. Hello, Meme A. Hello, Jess. Hello, Nosy by Nature. Hello, Neve. Hello, Maria. Hello, Delight. DLB. Hello, Kim. Hello, Taurus season. Hello, Mary Carr Stoke. Hello, Ricky G. Hello, Keisha. Hello, Nelly Nels. Cammy on the go says, hey, hit that like button on the way in. I like that. Smash that like button on your way in, you guys. I got a little command key so I can just put it in the chat. Hello, how you guys doing? What were we talking about tonight? What's the discussion on hand? I'm editing down the Kiera Cole video tonight, so it'll be released tonight. Hello, E. Ortiz. Hello, Kaylin's Cakes. That girl, Jazzy. Is it Asali? Asali. Hello, Asali. Hello, Sunshine. Is it Mox Beauty? Hey, Shamika. Hello, Tiny. Tonisha, how y'all doing? Welcome. Welcome to Nose by Sanders Live, where you sit here for an hour and watch me talk about stuff. Make sure to smash that like button on your way in. It's 98 of you in the building. There's 100 of you in the building. Hey, she's brown like me. Hello, Chrissy. Mo Than Beauty. Got you. Mo Than Beauty. Got you. Thank you very much for putting that out. Hello, Sherelle. So, is there? I've been pretty busy today. I had to get my car registration today, and then I had to get groceries, and then I had to get an e-check that I didn't need. And all of a sudden, when is e-checks $12? I don't remember e-checks being $12. I remember e-checks being free. Am I right or am I wrong? Aren't e-checks free? Hey, Missy. Peace and blessings to you too, Get Rail. Hello, Loretta. So yeah, I feel like I got bamboozled today at the e-check place. Now I haven't been watching any news lately. I was just in a FaceTime call with some nosy bystanders. Let's see. I'm on Twitter as per usual. What's e-check? When you check your car's admission levels before you can register your vehicle. So typically your state will require you to girl, I told Kunta to get out of here. Not Kunta. Okay, if you were here on the live show last night, please, I encourage you to check it out. Last night's live show, somebody in the comment section named Kuta Kente out here flirting with me. Then go try to slide in my DMs. I'd read it to y'all, but it's cringy. I told him, I said, sir, if you're not leaving a tip, a nosy tip, you need to stop. Ain't nobody about to sit here and entertain this foolishness. What? What the what? I'm trying to get Twitter to open. Super Cute Walker said Kunta was doing the most. I thought he was someone I knew, but he wasn't. You said we pay for e-checks here in Georgia. You do? They're usually free. I ain't never paid. This is the first time in my 35 years of life paying for an e-check. Sunshine says, oh, in California, it's called a smog check. Costs $80. No, we don't have smog checks here because we don't get smog. The only smog we get comes from California. So I wish y'all would give it a rest, okay? Oh, why is Tyler Perry trending? That's the only time we get smog. I know when smog is coming because I can see the mountains right here from this window. You guys can't see it, but I have a window right here. and I have the mountains and the view. It's a beautiful view. I live in a beautiful town. I'm not gonna lie to y'all and be like, I live in a crumb town. I live in a great town. So I got the mountains here, and then I got the mountains over here. So when I look out the window every morning, I can see the mountains and I can see the smog coming from Southern California. Wish y'all would do better. Hold on. Let's see why Tyler Perry's trending. Tyler Perry is trending because he wrote a tweet that says, I wrote this 27 years ago and I finally get to show this to the world. This is a new movie, Jazzman's Blues. That's what the movie is called. I can't wait for you to see it. It's on Netflix September 23rd. And here's the trailer. I can't show you the trailer because of copyright infringement, but just know it's a black guy and a white lady. Do with that what you will. Now somebody subtweeted Tyler Perry with this and says, Tyler Perry is romanticizing the suffering of black people, suddenly got banned. This is the tweet. What's up, Amanda? How you doing? I know the comment. I know Twitter about to go ham, and we're about to read it. Someone said Tyler Perry films with black women are about abuse, but the one film he does with a white woman, and he's given segregated Romeo and Juliet. Now let's just dissect that a little bit. Now, mind you, my braces are pink. I don't know why they're showing up as banana. I don't know why they're showing up as orange. So let's dissect this tweet, because this tweet right here actually packs a punch, right? It says Tyler Perry films about black women are about abuse, but the one film with a white woman is giving segregated Romeo and Juliet. And I definitely couldn't agree more. So you make films about black women, you denigrate us. We got bad wigs, bad makeup. We're getting, smash that like button on your way in. Thank you. He's talking about us. He's I don't watch Tyler Perry films, so I'm just going based off of what Twitter has said about him in the past. And then you get this a leading character is a white lady, and all of a sudden she is the heroine of the week. Make it make sense, Tyler. Let me read some of y'all comments. The Lioness Queen, hello, Lioness Queen says, I look out my window and I see my neighbor's dogs damaging the fence. Oh, I'm so sorry. Veronica said, no lies detected. Culture focused adult edutainment. You said, it's true, won't be watching. Most people won't. It's for white people, you guys. I just want you to know that. Tiny the Ninja Hey said he shows how he feels about black women through the films every movie, literally every single movie. It's always this like the part that like really just I should have never clicked on his because I'm about to really get into him. But the part about him that like really that about that whole film that really gets to me is that like he never has black women as damsels in distress. They always got to get, emotionally scarred and some sort of STI, and then they get to come out triumphant. They never just get to have a simple love story. They always got to be Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I can do bad all by myself. XYZ. We can't just get a Hallmark film. Hallmark, the Hallmark Network does a better job. The Hallmark Network does a better job with Black love than Tyler Perry does. And he owns his own studio. The Hallmark Channel. The Hallmark Channel has, during their 25 days of Christmas, they do tons and tons and tons of these heartfelt films all the way until Christmas. And there's a mixture of Hispanic love couples, white couples, black couples. The Hallmark Channel does it best. So maybe he should take a note out of the Hallmark Channel. How they show a stressed out college student meets a guy at a bar and then they magically fall in love because of their best friends turned out to be their separate best friends turned out to be related, so they ended up at a wedding together. I like stuff like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna just be 100 with y'all. I like stuff like that. Even though you know the plot line, you know the storyline, but it's nice because she didn't have to like, go through like suffrage to find him. She just randomly showed up at her best friend's wedding, and the guy that she flirted with at the bar 10 years ago so happens to be there, and she gets to shoot her shot again. You know what I mean? But it'd be black girls, and you'd be like, oh, we can actually be in love. And Hallmark Channel does it best. So shout out to the Hallmark Channel. Maybe y'all need to get Tyler Perry on the phone and teach him how a love story works. Yada said, "I'm with you. Yeah, Hallmark is so cheesy love stories. Yeah, but I like them. They're so harmless. They harm literally nobody. If you don't like their, not you, but like some people are like, oh, it's too cheesy. But I'd be telling people, if you don't like how cheesy it is, there's 25 million other channels you can go watch. Let us watch the Hallmark cheesiness. Margaret said, "Give us a meet cute up, Tyler." Yeah, because he thinks that black people won't watch it, but we do watch it. At least I'll watch it. Let's get to some of these other tweets because they dragging Tyler for filth. Someone said Tyler Perry said, "Let's do a." I'm not gonna say that word, but it's N-word. Confide. Okay, version of the Notebook and come up with the Jim Crow Journal. Sick of him. Someone said, oh, this is from Six Cat on Twitter. She says, say what you want about Tyler Perry and 50 Cent, but they can put a effing cast together. She must be a pick me, a struggling actress, if you will. Uh, this is from Chewbacca Flocka on Twitter. Chewbacca Flocka, that's a great name. Says, a period piece set when black people have no rights. Tyler Perry looking for an Oscar. This is from Kara Ford says, why does Tyler Perry keep getting to make films? At least this one doesn't look like a cheap mess, but we have to be fooled before, but we've been fooled before. I am looking for the fall from grace. Should I have expected anything different? Somebody said, not a biracial woman playing a white girl. Someone says, I dislike Tyler Perry, and here's reason 1256. This is from Rainy O'Valley says, Tyler Perry in 2015, Diary of Mad Black Woman. Me at the age of 12. Okay, how black people could possibly be. Literally, because you're shaping how black people are. This is just boring. Just ugh. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Why is Genuine trending? Let's see. Somebody said Genuine looks like Quagmire, and I've been weeping ever since. What's Genuine doing? I know, I know, I know he's not about to dance. I know. Hold on, let this video load. Hold on, let me turn the Wi-Fi. I turn the Wi-Fi off so I can get a really good signal on here. Y'all, you gonna watch. Now let's watch Mr. Genuine. What is he doing? Someone said, and this is from Brie Malone, says Genuine put in more than enough sexy hours and made four darn near flawless albums in his prime. He's earned the right to look goofy on stage. Okay, I take it back. I take it back. This is from Darius Briggs. Darius says, I I see y'all out here clowning Genuine. I'm going to tell you like my parents used to tell me. Keep waking up every day. Some of y'all are going to wish you looked as good as he does when you reach his age. I couldn't agree more. The Shade Room, who we don't name over here, says Genuine still has moves. And someone says, y'all can hate on his dance, but he really does still sound very good. I can't play his music because of copyright infringement, but I promise you, Genuine has never lost his voice. Child. First of all, can we just look at this man? Ooh, child. He had us all, man. Look. Y'all not looking. Look at this man from the 1990s. He looks fantastic. He said, play the dance again. Here you go. He looks great. Genuine looks great. No genuine shade over here. I've learned my lesson. He does look great. He does look great. Why is Jadakiss trending? What's going on Twitter on Tuesday? Why is Jadakiss trending? Oh, Jadakiss is doing a song with DJ Khaled. Here are the features on DJ Khaled's album: Drake, Jay Z, Lil Wayne, Kanye West, Eminem, Future, Lil Baby, Travis Scott, Lil Durk, 21 Savage, Juice World. Juice World. I don't know if you guys know this, but Juice World passed away. Gunna, if you guys don't know, Gunna's in jail. Don Tolliver, Rick Ross, Kodak Black, Jadakiss, Roddy Rich. I don't like Roddy Rich. Roddy Rich is a colorist, but it's going to be a really good album. I don't like DJ Khaled. He's a culture vulture. Him and Vlad TV, both culture vultures. They give them way too much clout for me. Makes me just a hair bit uncomfortable. I'm a little uncomfortable by DJ Khaled. So that's why he makes me very uncomfortable completely. Vlad TV makes me very uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable with people like being so ingrained in black culture and you really don't know why. It's giving like op. It gives me oppy vibes, you know what I mean? Like it's giving very much oppy vibes. I don't like it. So um I just don't like it. What are you doing here? Why are you here? What do you want? What do you want? And DJ Khaled is just a DJ. So you guys, all you know is that he just makes the beats. The other performers are the ones who do the records. So it's given smash that like button. It's giving culture vulture. Okay. It's giving like very much culture vulture. Don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. Not a fan. Very much a snitch. Very much something. Let's see who else is trending on Twitter. We're having a good day on Twitter today. Uh, Silk Sonic is trending. I guess they're putting out another album. I wanted to get to this TikTok video. Oh, I'll get to that later. I want to get to this TikTok video that's been trending on TikTok this week. So I'm gonna play it. Ooh, is it on this phone? It might not be on this phone. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. My sister put me on something to put you on. Okay, let's watch this. Now there's a TikTok video that's trending right now of a it's also storming, so you're gonna get a little of that. Of a verified content creator, and let's just get into it, okay? I've exhausted all my options. I don't know how else to go about this. So let's talk about it. Hey, my name is Keith. Me and my family pulled in 26 million views on TikTok last week. And for those 26 million views, we got paid a sum total of $200. And before you comment talking about go to YouTube because YouTube pay more, that's not the problem here. It's principle. TikTok pays about $20 to $30 per million views. So if my math is right, we should have got paid anywhere from $570 to $1,100. I reached out to TikTok. I reached out to Black TikTok, which I'm a member of. I reached out to the executive that I go through from Black TikTok. No response from nobody. So I'm gonna show some receipts. For purposes of this video not getting taken down, these are not my personal screenshots. These are just random screenshots of somebody analytics. You can see on this day starting August 8th. 4.4 million views. Before that, that's a million, that's 2.6 million.
You get the but 4.4 million, 6.8 million, 6.2 million, 2.4 million, 2.9 million. Again, a random screenshot. These are the corresponding days for those dates. $22, $22, $29, $29, $52, $27, $23. Just for a refresher. On the 10th and the 11th, 6.8 million, 6.4 million. On the 10th and 11th, $29 and $29. I would like to understand how 6.8 million views equals $29 when I have been getting paid for the last 2 years $30 per million views. I don't know how else to resolve this. And if this video gets deleted, I did not delete it. God bless you. Have an amazing day. I've exhausted all my options. I don't know.
Yeah. Hello, Simone. How you doing? Socialite Simone has arrived. Please greet her kindly and smash that like button. Um, so there's a lot going on TikTok, specifically around content creators not getting paid what they think they should be paid, or if pay has like substantially decreased. Specifically on TikTok. Like it's really bad on TikTok for a lot of people, especially a lot of people who use TikTok as like their way to get brand deals or anything of that nature. Um, it's so that content creator is blue check verified if you didn't catch it below. And he is a family channel, but he's also an MMA fighter. That's why how he got his blue check is that's how what I heard today. And so there's a lot going on around like content creators not getting paid well. Now, I used to be in the creator fund on TikTok and I left it because it wasn't worth the headache. It wasn't worth the taxes. It wasn't worth any of that. Does that make sense? Like, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Like, I'm gonna be paying a substantial amount of taxes doing this, so why even do it for peanuts? But so a lot of content creators are just like, what is going on? What's happening, and why is like why are black creators? I mean, we're having it's like a broken record. Why are black creators like not being given their just desserts, right? Given their flowers. The question is, I don't know. I know Tyler Perry is very cringy, but at the same time, he does make a really valid point when he says that you have to build your own table. You have to build your own table. You can't, sometimes you just can't wait around for people to just give you the table. You got to build it yourself. Or sometimes you can't wait around for people to invite you to the table. You simply have to come to the table yourself. So I'm not saying that that guy should. I'm sure he'll figure it out. He's blue check verified. He's got way more connects on TikTok than I do. So I can't give him any advice. But like you have to build your own table. Otherwise, they're just going to take advantage of you. You're never going to get the brand deals. The brand deals will go to a bunch of kids who do TikTok dances and make 30-second videos with a bunch of caption on it that you have to read and your eyes get all blurry and they start to hurt. So, like in my personal opinion, I think bigger black content creators need to unionize. That's just my opinion. Y'all need to unionize. You need a union rep and you need someone who is going to be the facilitator of your brand deals so that you can all work in conjunction together, kind of like this moving, like moving in tandem because everyone is out for themselves. That's why these industries are allowed to get away with what they get away with and offer you what they offer you because there is no uniformity, right? Crabs in a bucket. Once that one crab gets out, that crab is not sending down a ladder for the rest of you. So off to the, seafood boil water. Really, that's where you're at. You get some black content creators who do great, right? Like, um, what's her name? Tabitha Brown, or I forget a bunch of other ones. I know them, but I just don't know their names. But they do well, but they not sliding their hand back to feed you. They not sliding their hand back to feed you. They gonna get that brand deal and they gonna keep going. They gonna pretend you don't exist. And that's just how everyone is because again, crabs in a bucket, crabs in a barrel. So if black content creators really want to flex their might, they might consider or Black TikTokers, they should consider unionizing, you know? I mean, we're building the channel, so like, we're building our own table, you know, build our own table. Also follow us here on Facebook, Nosy Bystanders TV. I'll leave a link to our channel below. But yeah, you got to build your own table because, like, no offense, but they're not gonna give you what you deserve, like, so you got to build it yourself and you got to see what works. Tyler Perry did. Heck, if he can do it, if Spike Lee can do it, if Issa Rae can do it, I'm sure the Nosy Bystanders could do it. It's worth a shot. You know what I mean? It's worth a shot. Tour Season said no, they need to create their own platform. Yeah, they do. They sure do. Like, listen, we're building a TV network, so like, you know what I mean? That's what we're building. We're looking for investors now too. So right now we're in the process of looking for investors. We still have everything ready, right? And then on August 28th on Facebook Live, we announced our launch date. But like when you can start subscribing, and then we're going to go over the list of content creators who are going to be on our network. But you do have to build it for yourself, but we are always looking for investors. Echo, what are my notifications? Echo, what are my notifications?
One new notification from Amazon. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a flash flood warning for Tucson. It'll be in effect until August 23rd, 10:30 p.m. MST.
Okay. It's flash flood. That's nothing. It's monsoon season. This is from Missy. Missy says, but a lot of TikTok Black creators are too busy fighting with each other. Precisely. I couldn't agree more. Lovely G. Hey, Lovely G says, until we Black, whatever we are being referred to as, African Americans, Blacks. I call myself Black. That's just what I prefer. Create our own stuff. They will continue. Indeed. Mass Exodus. Veronica says mass exodus. Essentially. Um, essentially. I'm smacking on a crumble cookie. Are those cookies good? Socialite Simone says, what's everyone snacking on? Socialite Simone. I had some grapes earlier. Can you guys see them? But yeah, so you got to build your own. You got to build your own table, and you have to you just got to build your own table. We're doing it a little bit differently over here. This from Tiny. So I'm sorry, not from Tiny. This is from Delightful. Said, what happened to fan base? I don't even know what that is. We're building something different. Everyone, to me, I feel like apps are oversaturated, but TV networks are not. Apps are to me, they're just way oversaturated. But TV networks are not. Dang. So literally, we're right here, okay? We're trying to offer you some really good content. I'm hoping we have a really good fall lineup, because I want to make sure everybody's doing Christmassy stuff. I really would love a I would really love a a Black family channel, who can do their own editing. That's expensive. Um, Andrea says, as soon as the end of this month. What's the soon at the end of this month? Cami on the Go says, is Fanbase still taking 50%? I don't know what it is. Forever Megzilla says, did I miss the live about the call with Jake's husband? No, we already announced that. It's not going to air until 28th. Lovely G says, I remember Kunta Kinte. Oh, yeah, he's not here today. I had to tell him to leave me alone. But yeah, so, good luck to that guy. Hopefully he gets hopefully people listen to him and he can get his money right back on TikTok. It's really a shame. You know what I mean? It's definitely a shame. So you know, all hats off to him and his family, and good luck. You know what I mean? And good luck. Um, but again, you have to build your own table. You can't expect people to just, because all things come to an end. So like, if it was good for him when he first started on TikTok, right, the creator fund, it does tend to dip. This is from our Virgil. Hey, says party's here. I made it. Hey, hello, Lady Lovelace. Ortiz says, will you also let us know and the 28th how to subscribe to your channel? Yes. So I'll give you guys all the details on that. Um, give you all the details on how to subscribe, how you can subscribe if you don't have a Roku channel or Roku stick or Roku device. You can still watch us on the net, right? You can still go to our website because Roku gives us a website. So you can still go to our website and watch. You just subscribe on the website if you don't have a Roku TV, and you just cast it to your television. It's going to be definitely interesting. The lineup is looking really solid. The lineup is looking really solid. The thing I want the most is a dating show. I just don't know how to execute that. Dating shows require a lot of legal stuff because, you know what I mean? There's so many liabilities in dating. So I wish I had a dating show. That'd be great. Something people can watch that's like messy, like something like that. Socialite Simone says it's Isaac Hayes' son's Clubhouse-esque app, but I heard that he cursing people out like Mr. Crooks. Oh, on Fanbase? Tour Season says Keith needs to go to YouTube or Twitch. He's on I think he's on both. Tiny says like real dating or messy dating show, both. They could potentially get married. That's not our business, but I want a dating show. I want one so bad, but there's no way to do it without so many different legal hurdles, right? Because you got to make sure that the people aren't murderers. You got to do those ones require background checks. There's a little more scrutiny to dating shows than any other show. When you're including two strangers, meeting up, you have to do like your due diligence to make sure they're not on the run as a serial killer. So there's a lot of risk to it. So you have to have a big production company in order to execute it perfectly. There was a girl on TikTok who said that she was on The Bachelor, and every female who's on The Bachelor as a bachelor, as a suitor, not like the Bachelorette, right? Like the woman who has all the guys. No, like the guy who has all the women. She said you get a producer or you get like a chaperone, essentially. So you have a chaperone with you all the time just for your safety, to make sure that you don't get too drunk. They limit their interactions to 3 drinks per night. So you can't have more than that. So they just watch you to keep you safe. So there's a lot of scrutiny that goes behind dating shows. Our Virgil says that would be so messy. I know. I would love it. Or at least a blind date show. You know what I mean? Missy says, wasn't there a serial killer on date? Mm-hmm. Oh, he wasn't a serial killer. But he did murder his wife to get on the show. Veronica says, have you seen the British dating show where they expose themselves? Oh, heck no. Hello, Ashley L says, yeah, I did the reboot of Blind Date for Bravo and had to do a background check. Did you? How was that? What do they consider like not good? Like too many parking tickets or like something like that of that nature? Or no. So when are we gonna talk about the wealthy college kids? Soon, honey. Very soon. Andrea says, I remember watching The Millionaire Matchmaker. Me too. And it was really popular. But 2 women said that they were SA'd and the show was ultimately canceled. Is that why the show was canceled? I thought it was canceled because like the times were changing and it seemed like a bit misogynistic to just be finding girls sugar babies and sugar daddies. I don't know. I didn't know that. Camille the Ghost says no to get on the show. I don't know what that means, Cammy. She's brown like me says no. There was a dating show, Murderer in the '80s. Oh yeah, it was the guy from San Francisco. What's his name? The Night Stalker, whatever his name was. Tiny the Ninja said, I liked I Love New York, but good trashy TV is too scripted for the type of comedy gold. Yeah, that is true. Hello, Brenna Love. Yeah, that is very much true. So, yeah, like essentially to kind of bring this conversation back full circle, you absolutely have to build your own table like that guy should be doing, which I'm sure that's what he's in the works to doing. Build your own table. Sorry. My microphone is like it's not where I want it to be. It's like I have to like yank it. So you have to build your own table. Richard Ramirez, that's right, the Night Stalker, I think. I can't remember his name. But yeah, build your own table, you know, set your own goals, blase skip, you know, brum brum, okay? As Erica Kane would say, brum brum. It's just really sad too because I so hate like watching like black content creators throwing each other under the bus to like not help out. You know what I mean? I guess Love and Hip Hop is on because Ray J acting a fool. I'm just reading Twitter. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm seeing what's going on Twitter. That's usually where I get all my news from. This from Ashley L. Says it was fun. The producers were a bit pushy, but it was no joke shot. It was no joke shot all day. So I was tired by the time I was done. I also had drinks and a handler at the time, and we had to agree to give our phone number. Oh, well, see, that seems fun and safe. Jerica says it was Ted Bundy Love Connection. Ted Bundy was not on Love Connection, was he? Wow. Forever Megzilla says, have you talked to the lady who killed her property manager and the boss? No, I did not. Tiny the Ninja says, yeah, it was Ted Bundy. Wow. Ted Bundy. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. He was a menace too. Jerica says, I miss Love Connection. The reboot with Andy Cohen wasn't that good because Chuck Woolery turns out to be a Trumper. You need Chuck Woolery, but he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He's alive. Chuck Woolery is still alive, but he's crazy. Oh, that's it. So we'll never get another Love Connection because he's a nut. Socialite Simone says Twitter is too much reading, but I have become a Reddit girl. But Twitter is too much reading. I cannot get into Reddit. The sub tweets, it just be it goes like this. Like it'd be too much. I'm like, I can't read all this. This is a Bible. Tiny says, I only get on Reddit for tea about Airbnb hosts. Yeah, there was a viral video that went around on TikTok where a guy had discussed how people are going transitioning back to hotels because Airbnbs got way too gratuitous. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. First of all, I ain't never stayed at an Airbnb, so I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't never stayed at one. Ain't got no interest in staying at one. I don't feel comfortable sleeping on other people's sheets. I don't care if they say they're clean. Also, too, like remember back in the day when Airbnbs used to like stock the fridge for you? What happened to that? Did they just quit stocking the fridge, or am I the crazy one? I don't stay at hotels unless I get free breakfast, like all inclusive breakfasts. And I'll tell you right now, some of the hotels who the heavy hitters when it comes to a free breakfast. Hilton, number one, hands down, the Hilton. Bar for bar, the Hilton. Not only do they have a buffet, which is just crazy diverse, but they also have where you can order off the menu and it just whatever you want off the menu. Omelet, waffles, all covered in your all covered in your stay. I never been to a Hilton I didn't like. Number 2, the Crown Plaza. Crown Plaza, hit for hit, beautiful restaurant on the inside connected to the hotel. You're going to get an award-winning breakfast. Number 3, the Jurien Suites. So if you're not familiar with the Jurien Suites, they are a Midwestern chain of hotels. They're usually like 99.6% of the time, they're usually used for corporate function. So like when big corporations are having their like yearly annual meetings, they always go to the Jurien because they're always usually in these rural parts of America, but they are phenomenal. Not only does a Jurien give you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they also give you 2 drink tickets so you can get cocktails during the drink hour. And through 24 hours a day, all day throughout the hotel, you get free popcorn. Shout out to the Jurien Suites. I've stayed there a lot. The number 4 place that I would recommend if you can't get breakfast, because this place does not offer free breakfast, but they do offer you delicious cookies, as many as you like, and that has to be the DoubleTree. Literally a hotel that makes the cookies and then just gives them to you. They're the most delicious cookies I've ever had. So those are my top 4 hotels. Also in the Embassy Suites. Embassy Suites would probably be before the DoubleTree. So Embassy Suites would be 4, DoubleTree would be 5. So yeah, Embassy Suites, fantastic, phenomenal breakfast, all inclusive, great, all around great. This from Nelly Nell says, I got the message and everyone is really threatening to me and my boyfriend. What happened, girl? This from Courtney says, Airbnb is just sketchy. Got to worry about your safety and just crazy folks for real. For real, for real. Tiny says, I stayed in some Airbnb lofts and mansions, beautiful views, but child, everything is broken in the house. Yeah, because no one actually lives there. Like no one literally lives there. Yeah, the Airbnb has gotten when people got greedy, it went downhill fast. Airbnb will not last another 5 years. I promise you. Airbnb will not be lasting 5 more years. They are cruising for a bruising. Okay. There's way too many cities doing these heavy regulations on how many properties you can own because we're in a housing shortage. And there's tons of apartment complexes and condo associations who ban Airbnb. So you can't even own an Airbnb. And then there are people who use it as a sub income, but you gotta sneak into the building. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, Airbnbs are no, there's just way too many complaints, you know. Nellie Nell said my Airbnb host threatened to me and because I reported it was dirty. Yeah, see, because these people normally are not within, like they don't live in the house, and they definitely don't live anywhere in the vicinity of that house to even maintain it and clean it. So it's really a waste of money. Go to a hotel. Go to a hotel. Go to a hotel. It's way cheaper. Okay, it's a lot cheaper. You pay about, for a really nice hotel with breakfast, like any of those hotels I listed to you, you're gonna pay like $189 a night. Deal. Airbnbs out here charging people not only $189 a night, but deposits and incidentals. I've never in my entire life stayed at a hotel and worried about if they were going to charge my credit card after the fact. Never in my day of my life. Never. This is from Lovely G says, I have never stayed in an Airbnb, but guess I won't be too much. And also, too, all the nightmarish stories about splitting one with your friends. That's how friendships seem to be ending lately. Like when you get into the Airbnb, and not the money portion, but like it's like you call these people your friends. You can't even stay with them for 24 hours without wanting to one of them. You know what I mean? Like, are y'all really friends? Like, I've never stayed in a hotel or anything with anyone, and instantly it destroyed our friendship. Like, what's going on? And it's something about Airbnbs. Maybe maybe some witch put a hex on Airbnb, the whole app in and of itself, because it seems like every time people get together inside of Airbnbs, Their friendships, marriages are ruined, bachelor parties are ruined, weddings are ruined. What are y'all doing? I just want to know, what do you do? What's going on? Is there like a seance of some sort? What's happening? Is that all these Airbnbs where everybody's friendships just crumble? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not understanding it. ERT says, and was smoking cigarettes. Who was smoking cigarettes? Somebody in your Airbnb? Tiny the Ninja says, charging cleaning fees and don't get professional cleaners. They be the ones cleaning and don't do a good job. Correct. You said I would have dragged her. Tiny the Ninja said, yeah, friendships be ruined with Airbnbs and trips to Miami. I don't know what it is about Airbnb. Um, someone who practices La Santeria in Miami, some bruja stuff, definitely put a hex on the city of Miami and every Airbnb in a 5 mile radius. Definitely some Santeria is going on, because ain't no way every single girl, every single guy who takes a trip to Miami and stays at an Airbnb destroys their entire the fundamental. And sometimes, y'all, those trips only be like 2 days. It'd be 2 days. I'd be like, what is going on? Are y'all okay? Torsisa says, no, a lady on TikTok rented her Airbnb and the lady refused to leave. I saw that. I saw another Airbnb story where a guy had rented an Airbnb for a guy's trip, paid the $2,400, never showed up. So the wife called the Airbnb host and said, is my husband there? I haven't heard from him. The Airbnb, y'all got to watch the story. The Airbnb host said he never came. So the wife reaches out and tells the Airbnb host, he said he's on a hike. And then the Airbnb host said, ma'am, there are no hiking trails here. The story is wild. Then it turns out that the wife said, well, our credit card statement says this random location. And the Airbnb host, because she's nosy, types it into Google Maps. And she said, ma'am, that is a hotel chain in Florida. We are not Florida. I'm waiting on the update. He might be cheating, y'all. He might be cheating. He might be cheating. This is from Bougie Nisa. Bougie says, it's the people, not the Airbnbs. We went and it was great. You think it's just the people? Tiny the Ninja said, I stay in hotels now and I need my own room and bathroom if I'm cohabitating. I don't care if we related. I don't, if I, now, if we're related, I don't care, because, me and my sisters, that's different. It's just me and my sisters, or me and my mom, or me and my dad, or me and my brothers. But like, I'm not staying in a hotel with women. I don't care if we're friends. I'm just not. Guys, I'm almost 40. Okay. I can't be staying in a hotel room with girls. I have to get my own hotel room. That's just how it is. Okay. If it's me and my sister, we're going on a trip, I don't care. It's my sister. We'll sleep in the same bed. We don't care. You know what I mean? This is my sisters. So, but like, if me and my friends, no, I'm not, no, we're adults. Go get your own hotel room. And I promise I'll knock on the door and make sure you don't miss breakfast, but we're not staying in the same room together. Like, I move at the beat of my own drum. So I'm not inclined to like feel peer pressure to stay in a hotel room with a woman. Shauna Haley, hey Shauna, says a guy moved his elderly parents into his 5-day Airbnb and they got put out when the guy went to work and the host showed up to clean. Oh, wow. Chick Me, hey Chick Me says, I told my friend I need my room, my own room. They looked at me crazy. I don't know. I'm almost 40. I don't know why they would look at you crazy. I'm trying to figure out why they're going to look at you crazy. If I pay for my own room, I pay for my own. That's it. It's finito. Okay. It doesn't, there's no, I don't have to give a rhyme or reason why I don't want you in my room. I don't want you in my room. It's that simple. We're adults, and I'm not staying in a hotel room with what? It's just ridiculous to me. It's even ridiculous to even have the conversation. If I went on a girls' trip with 6 girls, there should be 6 hotel rooms, unless 2 of the girls are married. Okay. You said because they're cheap. Oh, that's no whose problem. That's a personal problem. Tiny the Ninja said, "I'm 25 and I needs my own space. I don't know because if it's expensive, I don't care about it being expensive. I'm more inclined to spend more money on a hotel than I am the flight. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Delta Airlines, but I'll fly Spirit if that means that I get to get a king size room with a like, over the city patio view, you know, or suite. Like if the difference in like a queen bed stay and a suite stay is like $20, right? Or $40, and I can get a better, more comfortable night's sleep, I'm gonna get the extra room because I don't like sleeping uncomfortable. If I have to get on an uncomfortable flight just to know that I'm about to sleep in really good luxury, I'm gonna take the uncomfortable flight. You know what I mean? It's just a flight. That flight will last 3 hours. How you gonna sleep for 3 days? Okay. People be so busy trying to flex at the airports. Like, who cares? How are you sleeping? You're gonna get a first class flight and stay at a Motel 6? Come on, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't got to flex in front of nobody. Okay. I don't got to do none of that. People be trying to knock Spirit. I don't give a damn about no Spirit flight. Shit. It's as safe as that Delta flight, but I didn't have to pay extra for X, Y, and Z. But I did get myself a beautiful suite with a beautiful view with incredible breakfast. So that saves me a ton of money because they're feeding me. You know what I mean? That's right downtown. So I can just, you know, oh, I can go to brunch there, I can walk there, I can do this there. You know what I mean? Like versus me staying at, oh, well, I wanted quality, but I couldn't afford it. So I had to stay at the hotel airport. You know how awful it is to stay at a Hilton by the airport? First of all, it's loud. Okay. It's incredibly loud. And they're not as fancy as the Hiltons that would be in a downtown area because they don't have to be. They're not getting a bunch of tourists walking by, and everybody knows no one stays at the hotel airport. Nobody does. No one stays at the airport 10 minutes from the hotel. Everyone wants to stay at the hotel 10 minutes from downtown of the city that they're visiting. So, yeah, I'd rather fly cheap and sleep comfortable. You know what I mean? Delicious breakfast. You walk outside, you're right downtown. You can just go do anything by foot. You go walk, get a really good cup of coffee, get your New York Times, go hang out in the city, go get a great brunch, which you might not even have to do because you're already eating fabulous in your fabulous hotel. Come back, they have a cocktail hour. Come on now, you can't beat that. I mean, like if you've never traveled like that before, consider it. It's like it's something I do often because I like to. I just I don't know. I just in my head I'm just like I don't care about how I get there. I know it's going to be safe. All planes have to have the same safety standards across the board, but not every hotel has to have the same luxury standards across the board. There's a difference. This is from is it Devor Marmont says my Airbnb Hawaii experience with my friends was great, but $700 a night gave me pause. Ooh, yikes. Marquita says, right, I feel the same way. Spirit here, I come 49, but I bet you I was going to have the best of you, the best suite that the hotel got. That's right. So it's like most all airport hotels are trash. They really are. It's like staying at a La Quinta. Uh, which is, let me tell you something that's really nice here living in this great state. All the hotels are considered resorts. So all of our hotels are resorts, which means you pay a resort fee of like $75 a person, but you get access to all the amenities like the pool, the little bar area, and you get free drinks and stuff. Even though you're in town and you just need a hotel up the road, every hotel is on a resort in town. So they're like, 28,000 square yards of like all these hotels. And then in the center, it's like 25 restaurants. Every hotel's like this here. So you always pay a resort fee here, but you get the resort experience, which is great. Lynn Harris says, if I can't afford both, I'm not going. What? Who cares about the flight? The flight can be super duper cheap. Get yourself a nice hotel because you're going to when you get older, your body starts to recognize it when you get older. You're just like I should have slept. I didn't sleep good. Think about staying somewhere for 3 or 4 days and you sleep like trash. And it's got to take you like 3 weeks to recover from that. So always just sleep good. Take care of your body. Rochelle, hey, says, love my employee discount. I stay at the Hilton brand hotels for no more than $45, $50 a night. That's amazing. I could drop kick you for those deals. Chick Me says, I'm taking my solo birthday trip next month. Happy early birthday. I'm excited. Where are you headed? Loretta says, I bring my own sheets to the hotel. Never sleep on anyone's sheets or covers. Oh, girl. You ain't got to do that when you. Now, Loretta, I'm gonna give you a little tip or trick. You don't have to do that when you sleep at good hotels. You know what I mean? You might have to do that at a Quality Inn. Hell, you might have to do that at a Holiday Inn Express. But when you stay at the Hilton or you stay at the Embassy Suites or stay at the Ritz Carlton, you don't have to do that. They don't. They have a really good track record of having very clean hotels. Jeanette says, I just one might have been on the news where the Airbnb had about 10 cameras. Oh, heck no. You said, right. No need to check for bed bugs. Right. You got to check for bed bugs at the Hilton, baby. I stayed at the Hilton. I've stayed at the Hilton plenty of times, but the best Hilton I've ever stayed at was in DC. It was so beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Breakfast was absolutely smashing. It was a fantastic right downtown area. You could walk right to the White House. It was a beautiful hotel. Never one time did I think there's bed bugs here. You know what I mean? Because it's in the DC surrounding area. They deal with a lot of high end clientele. The last thing they want to deal with is an ambassador got bit by a bed bug. So it's not one of the places where you have to worry about that. You said my body says first class only flight and hotel. That's different though. She's brown like me. Now well, you got the homie hookup on flights. Now stop. Okay. What's up, L Dub? You said there's bed bugs here. Where are you at? Where are you at? Are you at the Hilton? Don't say that. This scares me. All right, you guys. I think that's all I got for the after show. Erica said, I only stay at the Ritz Carlton. Ooh, child. Now that's fancy. They rooms are about $350 a night. So, child, if you got it, I love it. Maria said, I would love to see proof of y'all luxury vacations. I don't take luxury vacations. I just said I sleep in luxury. Who said I was taking a luxury vacation? Child, you come to the wrong channel for that. I don't do all of that. I literally just save my money. But when I do go out, I'd like to sleep comfortably as an adult, as a almost 40-year-old woman, child, ain't nobody going on. I don't go on those luxury trips. I just don't like it. They don't like, how a lot of people like, oh, we're going to Dubai, we're going to Cancun. Those things don't excite me. That's why I've never gone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have like an itch to go to, the Bahamas. And there's no shade to people who go. I just don't, that's not like my thing. Like if I were going to go on a trip, it'd be like to Oregon, or Seattle, or spend like a week in New York City, or spend a week in Texas, or spend like 5 days in Nebraska. Those are the type of things that I would do. So I don't have like an itch for going to exotic places where I got to wear a bikini all day and drink out of a coconut. Those things don't excite me, but I'm sure tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of people do. So if so, you guys share your photos with Maria. She's just share them on our Facebook page. Let's see them if you can. Yeah, share your photos on our Facebook page if you can, or send them to them and I'll post them on our Facebook page. I want to see what you guys are doing for vacation. Just the after show, yes. So you guys follow us here on Facebook. I know a lot of you already did. I appreciate it. Share our page as well. We're the Nosy Bystanders. I'm going to finish editing the Kiera Cole's video tonight, so that'll be ready for you tonight. If you stay up late, it'll probably be ready by midnight Pacific Standard Time, 3 a.m. Eastern. So you'll probably watch it tomorrow. So I'm your chief nosy bystander. I appreciate you guys coming in and chit-chatting with me on this after show. And shout out to Genuine. Shout out to Keith Lee on TikTok. Hopefully he gets his numbers together. Tyler Perry. Okay. We're done with him. You guys have a wonderful night. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Thank you again. Waving frantically. Bye-bye.